I'm Saoirse O'Connor and I'm a transition year student and I play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff and it's cool.
Dungeons & Dragons, abbreviated as D&D, is a fantasy tabletop game originally designed by Gary Gygax and David R.
Veteran player.
I started playing D&D because I want to let my nerd side out, and after I joined my nerdy friends, mainly him, Saoirse, things started to look good in the future, and I was like, yeah, get a Dungeons & Dragons starter set. And that's when it all started. That's when my life plummeted. It became
were playing just invited me to come along and see what was going on. And yeah, now I'm here. Someone send help.
I started playing D&D about 5 years ago. I was just gone 13. I just turned 13 when I started playing. And the game was introduced to me through some friends of my father's who are probably the biggest nerds I know, which is saying a lot.
I started playing Dungeons and Dragons when literally was just hanging around town with my friend one day, Sterling, and he was just like, I want to start DMing Dungeons and Dragons. And I was like, cool, I'll play. You can buy it here. So I went and he bought the stuff. And then our other friend was like, I can send you rules and stuff, and sent him all the rules. Then Sterling had everything. Then Sterling was like, let's play. So we started playing. And I got a bunch of our other friends and all that involved, and just steadily built up this cult. And now I'm still playing it 2 months on.
So I think my favourite part of D&D has just being able to just play something so completely off the wall. I mean, I don't think there are very many instances in life where you get to turn around and be a dwarven hermaphrodite with like a 60-inch dick just rolling arousal because he saw someone get smashed in the head with a fucking rock. So
My favourite part of D&D Sundays has been just the sheer enjoyment of our entire party for the first adventure being just so ridiculously overpowered that we just ploughed through everything in our way. And then, in addition to that, once we get into the second campaign, just hitting a complete wall with enemies that could actually match up to us.
We're negotiating with a group of orcs and all that, and we were trying to get prisoners that they had, and we were trying to get them to stop annoying somebody. And they had an ogre, and it was big and scary, and they were a big group. And me being a genius, I was just like, oh, I challenge you to single combat. And the DM, being kind of taken aback like this, improvised and said, how about you fight the ogre? And I was like, I'm going to die. But okay! So I went with fighting the ogre, and I killed it in one turn. Which, needless to say, is not supposed to be done at level 3. But I did it anyway. And that's mainly because I'm overpowered, because one of the guys who did a tutorial mission with us gave us really powerful magical items, so he made us all OP. But yeah, I killed an ogre on my own in one turn at level 3, and that was fucking amazing. Like, I was shaking and I thought my guy was gonna die and everything, and I get very attached to my character. But yeah, no, that was definitely my personally favourite moment so far.
My favourite part so far is the end of the adventure of the starter campaign, which was Lost Mines of Fandelver, where the whole party started going after the Lord DM's church, where they sacrificed feet. No context.
My least favourite part was one of my characters was a wizard who pulled a shield off a wall inside a house, discovered that the shield grew back when he pulled it down, then went insane and started seeing a Camp German fish everywhere.
my least favourite part of D&D is probably just how kind of sidetracked people can get by stupid shit. like when someone introduces sanity rolls and we spend a solid 2 hours having people roll to see whether or not they're batshit insane, and then they end up spending 4 hours just laughing incessantly at a shield popping off a wall like a toddler that's just discovered car keys. So yeah, it can get held up for a while, but it's fun in its own way.
Basically, anyway, that happens. Someone's always right, someone's always wrong, but no one will admit it. It's just, we're always right no matter what it is. Then we get proven right and we just ignore it and say, yeah, whatever, we don't care.
Play Dungeons and Dragons. I never thought in my entire life, I was like, dude, I'm a nerd, but I'm not that bad. But in terms of exploring and expanding your creative side and actually even just socializing, getting to know people, having fun with your friends in a way that's cost effective, because literally all you have to pay, all you need is like paper, pencils and dice, and you buy the dice once and they will last you forever. So yeah, I'd say definitely just, I'd say for people to play Dungeons and Dragons, I would totally recommend it. As a social tool, as a pastime, and as a creative tool, it is probably one of the best things you can spend your time doing.
Dungeons and Dragons isn't just for nerds. I like that because you can literally be anyone. You can literally just escape from reality and be anyone you want, like a bear or a chicken, whatever your fantasy is.
Mainly just, if you're new to the game, don't take it seriously. Like, as I said, the most fun that you will have in D&D is just through doing stupid shit. Like, for example, looking at a door and saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna break it down. Then rolling a critical hit and having the momentum of your punch carry you through it and snap someone's neck. So, you know, if that's the kind of thing that you're into.
Play D&D, kids. It'll eat your social life, but, you know, you didn't need that anyway.